Are the brake pads keeping it? Are the brake pads keeping it from being able to take it off?
Well, if they were expanded out, they would. They shouldn't be expanded out. It's kind of heavy. Might have to go through and loosen up the brake shoes just to be sure.
All right.
But yeah, it actually is tight now.
Okay.
So it must be the...
So we're gonna pause again and return later.
So the drum tightened up a little bit when I was pulling it out. So we think that since you can't rotate it, the brake shoes must be tight. So here's the one of two adjusters for the brake shoes. I don't remember exactly which way is loosening, so we might have to experiment. Turn it counterclockwise there. Let's see, it doesn't feel like it's getting tight. Feels like it's getting looser. So anyway, that's the deal on that, and I'm gonna put the camera down.
Okay.
We tightened or loosened up both of the brake shoe adjusters counterclockwise, and you could see the drum move, so I guess the shoes were a little tight.
I thought they were.
Might have to put a little muscle on this. Try not to ding up the seals if possible.
Ta-da.
Yuck. That's pretty nasty. So these are pretty cruddy looking.
And those are called the
Wheel cylinders. It's got two on these. And
the brake pads look pretty, or the brake shoes look pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, that's that.
All right, this is our 1952 M211. Actually, the plates say XM211, but 211. Maybe it was an earlier model. And we got this in 1999, if I'm remembering correctly, for about $2,500 from somebody I know. And I got a couple pictures of it when we got it, so I can probably put those in. It's a little bit ratty. Like it hasn't been a rust bucket. It's not really a rusty truck, but there's always maintenance issues.
So what kind of engine does it have?
It's a 302 GMC straight six. It's basically like a civilian engine with additional things added on, like the waterproof carburetor and the air compressor for the brakes and such, and obviously a different air cleaner. It's a 24-volt system, so that's why there's two batteries. And we're missing one of the bells off the horn up there on the hood. I think one of a son's friend probably took it for a souvenir. I'll have to get that. So painted it a while ago, last summer, with not the standard color, but I didn't like the standard color. It's so dark and green. So we did this. Did the inside kind of halfway decent. The windshields both needed to be replaced because somebody thought they'd use them for target practice with their rock throwing.
What kind of transmission?
These are GMC Hydramatics. It's basically the same transmission as they used in a lot of cars of that era. It's a 4-speed automatic. They use them in other military vehicles like the Chaffee tank and some other rigs.
How many gears?
It's a 4-speed.
And it has low range, high range?
Right, on one side of that shift tower is the higher range gears, and on the other side is lower range. And low is pretty stinking low. So it can pull good. They're not fast. You can do 55 on the highway if you want to take a chance on damaging it. This cargo box cover isn't standard, obviously. It's supposed to be canvas. The canvas one I had kind of rotted over the years. So while I'm saving up money for a new canvas one, we put this $300-ish kind of a vinyl coated camo cover on it.
But it's still pretty good. It matched more or less the top of the cab, right?
Yeah, some spots of it match the color on the cab. So it's just sealed up here, and the Hoffmans are letting us use their farm to stow it on, which is very, very nice. Thank you to the Hoffmans. Got some electrical lighting work to do on it. Yet over the years, the sockets have corroded and the bulbs corroded. It needs to be fixed up. The one big issue we had with this was one time when we were driving down the freeway going too fast, the parking brake drum exploded. And when it did that, it kind of seized up the back wheels momentarily. And from the best I can figure out, when it locked up the wheels, there's a lot of momentum in the engine and transmission. And it stripped out one of the hubs, the gear hubs, inside the transmission. So we had to take the transmission out, actually twice, but I'm not going to go into that.
The exhaust?
Yeah, we had to put a local exhaust shop made a new top part for this, for our muffler, for our exhaust system.
All right, there you go for right now. We'll do another video shortly of it running and the engine running. It does run. We just need to do a little more tweaking with it. There you go.